try the Hathaway chart I found. Sitting on my telescopic chair. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Has some cracks in it and stuff, and this is difficult rock. Stuff is almost like a slate, but it naps. It's very strange. It gets good flakes. It's razor sharp. Just doesn't look the best. It's got a crack running right through the center. Trying to make a usable blade here. It's just got some issues. It's working though. Trying to thin from the base. You can see it's got like a slate-like quality to it, but it's working like flint. Almost got me in the eye. There we go. That got some of it. Use a heavier billet. Paleo guys use this stuff in Vermont. Been trying to find pictures of it, and the only pictures I could find is in black and white fluted points made from this stuff. I'm gonna try the base again, but with the billet I might break it, but we're gonna try anyway. There we go. It's got some very churty parts and some not so churty parts, if you know what I mean. The indirect is helpful on this stuff. There we go. Kind of thick at the tip. Let's see if we can thin out the tip. Again, this is called Hathaway chert. The indirect is kind of working, kind of not. There we go. Now I just got to thin out the base a little bit. Highly recommend indirect on this stuff. Well, it's a usable point. Let's see if we could pressure flake it a little better. So here's the point. kind of thick right here. See if I could just fix that real quick with a indirect strike. Got it. Got it, got it. Perfectly functional point. Let's fix it up a little bit more. I like this one. So, going up high on the platform seems to help a lot with this. If I was hunting with this, I would use this all freaking day long. Have to make some hunting points out of this stuff. It's still a little bit thick right in here, but that won't affect anything. Got this flake of Texas material here, and I've been working on this stuff a little bit, and I made some dart points to teach some classes on campus that I'll be doing. This one I threw a few times, so the tip dinged and got a little dirty. It's a pretty nice point. I like it. This Texas stuff is awesome, man. And they wanted a early archaic style point. That's coming from this kind of rock. I'll work on this, see what I can come up with. So what I'm gonna do here, ground all the edges. I'm gonna try to knock it down with a tiny billet and then go to indirect. All right, so I knocked it down to that shape. Gotta run flakes across here and thin it a little bit. All right, I've got it down to this with the indirect. Gonna thin it, shape it, flake it, make it look nice. Get it flaked up, thin down. This is A side, B side. All right, I'm gonna call that done. Little Dalton. Pretty nice point, man. Yeah, I'll bring that in to show the students as well. Cool stuff. I like this material a lot. Maybe I should try heating some of it. Come out nicer. This gave me a little problem right there and right there. But besides that, good to go. That's the A side, guys. All right. We have to go all the way down out there to get to the lake. I'd like to get a look at the other side of the lake over there. There she is. Just cruising. Yep. Ah, nice. Bristol Pond or Winona Lake. See, there's the little brown ducks. I'm just trying to get the mountains to come out. We are kayaking at Bristol Pond, Winona Lake, and that's the Hogback Mountains. Alright, so after quite a ways of rowing this little, it almost looks like a river. The lake opens up out there, right there. It's really peaceful. Enjoying this. Just caught yellow perch on a spinner. Cool. And it's all that same stuff. The grainy, really tough quartzite. It's not any different. I'll try to get some better video in a second. You can see it's the same stuff. Cheshire quartzite. Not any different. Grainy. It's a big piece. Okay, so I'm at the far shoreline, and right here, right there. All right, so I don't know if you could see that, right there where that ant is. It's blue quartzite. All right, so I did get a sample. Small sample, but I'll make something out of that, so that's cool. Blue-brown quartzite. All right, let's go. I caught some fish, just some bluegill, one yellow perch. Gonna head out over to that shore and then head back. Came all along the far shore, looked at the rock, got some samples. Just some tiny samples. They said it was a blue quartzite around here, so I got the blue quartzite. It's the same stuff.
It's a bass?
Yeah. Largemouth bass.
Nice.
All right. Getting hot. Foggy Mountain. I just wanted to get some footage. Can I zoom in on that? Can't even see where it is. Hawk flying around or something.
Oh yeah. There's ravens up in that mountain.
Okay. Got a largemouth bass. There he is.
A perch? Nice.
This one did not swallow the hook.
No? There's so many dragonflies.
All right, so we went all the way around the entire perimeter of this lake. Going into some lily pads here, hold on. The entire perimeter, all the way, both shores, as far as we could go. Caught a bunch of fish. Got some samples of quartzite. And we're gonna head back to the car now. My battery's low.
I'm recommending that to everybody. Just before, because I also sell the email stuff, because it's such a hard thing to get it right. I always tell.
All right, we are gonna cook ostrich meat today. And I'm gonna do it with starting a fire with flint and steel. This is flint I found in a creek right there. And we're gonna test it to see if it does good sparks. All right, multiple spots there. Okay, put down the flint and steel. Wrap it up into the birch bark bundle here. go. Let that catch, push it under, like so. So, Vermont chert definitely makes sparks. Really nice flint knife that I'm going to use to cut up the ostrich meat. And this is what the flint looked like before I shaped it. We'll let that burn down until I get some coals. All right, you want to cook ostrich meat on high heat. All right, so we got our flint knife. We got some ostrich steaks. It's really bloody. Let's see what it looks like. Ostrich meat is a red meat. It's ostrich steaks. Let's get a good look at that. All right, we got 3 steaks, it looks like. One more steak. All right, those are in the pan. Now it's at high heat. Might have made it a little too hot. We will see. I'm gonna need a pot holder. So this is looking pretty good. Let's see here. Put that back on the fire. Probably could have let the other side go a little more. Let it darken up a little bit. Sizzling nice. Yeah, that's still gotta go more on both sides. See how that looks when it's done. Alright, so it said don't cook it past medium rare. See how it looks. Smells good. Let's test the little one first. See what it looks like. We'll use the Flint knife. See how it looks inside. It's about medium. That looks pretty good. How about the fatter part? Yeah, that's about medium. All right, so we got that cooked pretty perfectly. Then okay. Good. They look good to me. That looks like medium. It said medium rare. Medium is good for me. Test this piece right here. It looks like that could go a tiny bit more. Maybe these two a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit. All right. That looks good to me. Still a little bit pink. Good to go. So I'm just gonna cut a piece off the end here and give it a try. Might be a little overcooked, but I'm still gonna eat this. It kind of tastes like venison. It has that little bit of gamey taste. Tastes like venison. This is an ostrich. That is weird, man. I mean, it doesn't taste exactly like venison, but it tastes like venison. It's really good. I made some filet too, so we're gonna have that with dinner. That's a thumbs up for me. That is tasty. Alright, so we brought it inside. I wanted to try some ketchup on it. And don't really like it. Here's the meat. She made some corn and potatoes in the salad. And I got some kombucha, gingerberry. This is really, really good.
It definitely is a red meat. If you didn't tell me what it was, I would just assume that that was a steak. Just
Beef.
a cow, yeah. A slight aftertaste of like turkey.
Turkey aftertaste. That's, yeah, like venison.
But it's really mild.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely tastes mostly like a cow.
We are gonna eat this.
It's really good.
I think I cooked it really well. Let's see how the instructions said to cook it. Tastes really good.
I'm shocked actually. I thought it was going to be very gamey.
It's not that gamey.
I don't think it's very gamey at all.
Okay, we're gonna eat. Have a good one, guys.
We are walking along the Appalachian Trail to a spot that people said was pretty cool and we should check it out. So we're going to check it out. So we are here now at the suspension bridge. Just came across the suspension bridge, which I think is where we're heading. There's a sign up here that says Bob Brugman lost at the site while hiking the trail he loved. Clarendon Gorge Bridge replacement. Supported in his honor by family and friends. So this is Clarendon Gorge. And Jake's having vertigo. Oh no. Oh
The movement is getting
no. The
me.
vertigo has struck.
Okay, at least I was able to turn around.
Aww. You've been doing so good lately with the vertigo.
You'll see why. Go step
Oh wow,
out.
look at this.
Go ahead, go step out.
Go step out. Suspension bridge. Is it gonna move? Oh god, yes. This is not so bad at first. Oh no, this is this is sketchy. Okay, yeah, that is bouncing. Oh my god. I don't really want to be holding the camera. I want to hold on with both hands. That does not feel stable. Wow, this is cool though. Alright. Oh god, okay. Bravery. Bravery. There's somebody coming, so I'm gonna back off. Wow, it's bouncing a lot. Oh, that's sketchy.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody coming behind.
Yeah.
So, Vermont, Black River, Community Flybrary. Take and leave a fly. So I got some flies. I'm gonna leave a bunch because I have an overabundance. Okay, be right back. I left a bunch. This one was here. Wow, cool. And that's the Black River down here. I actually don't see a way down here. It's pretty steep. Pretty steep. Yeah, no. I'm not trying to get down that right now. All right, head out. In the water. Little one. This is channel cat.
Look at those whiskers.
It's summer. It's also my birthday. All I want this year is to catch a wild mountain brook trout and to find more flint to make my stone arrowheads and traditional tools. And I could not forget New York style pizza. They were attacking my line. This was imperative for my birthday. One pole here, one pole there. Leah's out in the boat, and the ducks are waiting for worms again. What are you doing? Go away. Why are you messing with me? They're going after my bait. Go away. Leave me alone. See, I cast it out, and then they're all like, okay, the food's out in the water. Hope I don't hook a duck. Do not want to hook a duck. Please stop, ducks. You're being dumb. It's plastic.
Hey, ducks. What are you guys doing? What? You're pecking at my thing. Hi. This is funny.
No. Duck.
Oh my god. It tried to steal the worm. Oh.
Get out of here. We can't fish with these guys.
Alright, I gotta stop filming.
Go after the worm.
They want your worm. They're like, I know what you got. It's time for bed, ducks. Go home. Go home. Go home, ducks. Alright, there, watch out. They're going for it.
I need to catch a flipping duck.
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. There you go. Alright, guys. It's been fun. We gotta paddle out of here. He's coming after you.
Paddle that way. Fishing's over, I guess. It just keeps raining. It's summer rain. It's been every day now. The thunderstorms are coming in. The deer are freaking out. As the storms roll in, those deer go for cover.
They're reacting to the thunder.
Major storms were heading in.
Aww.
So we packed up and went to dinner. Leah got some fancy smoked Gouda and mushroom pizza. And for me, I absolutely needed some pizza from a New York pizzeria. It even had my name on it. And I enjoyed every slice of this over a period of 2 days. That's a New York pizza. Yes. Been a while. Now that I am entirely full on New York style pizza and completely satisfied with it, I continue my way up into the mountains of New York, up into the Catskills, seeing all kinds of critters running around. Woodcock. Important information. And amazingly scenic drives through farmlands and mountains. We finally arrive at a campground and decided to stay here for my birthday, just to get out of the weather a little bit. There's the check-in and the gift shop. Here's all the RV sites. And here's the cabins. I'm in number 2. And I'll show you what this looks like. I bought 2 things of firewood. Ceiling fan. Beds. I'm not gonna use these. A shelf. A table and a garbage. And it's just a nice little cabin. A little one-room cabin. It wasn't long before the storms reached us. I was glad to have a cozy cabin. Leah surprised me with a cake. It was very, very quickly melting. So I had to eat fast. I set out a fire and I got ready for the night. And in the morning, I'm surrounded. So I'm at the start of the Susquehanna here. Susquehanna River starts right down there. Wow, it's really blue. Sorry about the mower, nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna take a walk down there. In this location here at the start of the river was something called the Council Rock, which I was excited to look into, but I got very distracted by how clear and blue that water was. I had to go down and see it. I was thinking about jumping into it and swimming. It was so clear and I was so hot. It's just the middle of summer, scorchingly hot, and I am very curious if this would be a good spot for trout fishing. This is the start of the Susquehanna right here. Comes out of that lake. I'm trying really hard this trip to catch a wild brook trout. So I'm going to investigate every single spot that I think might have trout on this trip and just try my best, even with the storms. Even though the fish aren't really biting too much, I'm going to try my best anyway. My whole goal for this summer is to catch a wild brook trout and to find Flint. Alright, onwards. When traveling, I'm always interested to learn about the local history. I just came to the Iroquois Indian Museum in 324 Caverns Road, House Cave, New York, and it's right behind me here. I went inside to see what they had, and they had like drawers and drawers of Native American artifacts, spearpoints, arrowheads, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of carvings, bone carvings, and stuff found in the area here. And they have art and artifacts from all throughout time, from 13,000 years ago to right now in there. I was not allowed to film inside, but inside is amazing. It just had tons of artifacts, tons of art, tons of history. They even had a Clovis point, which was amazing. Right after leaving the museum, we spotted a young deer, saw all kinds of animals. So I just drove past this little creek here. Let's see if I could catch anything. Gotta try at least. Wow, that's pretty. Maybe right here. And I just kept having to stop to fish. Every little creek I saw that might have something in it, I stopped. I had to complete my goal. And my goal for this summer was definitely to catch a wild brook trout. We even got to see the rail trail. This thing was amazing. These people were just gliding down a railroad tracks. I love these little farm stands. Along the way on our journeys, we always see these things.
Fresh herbs, potatoes, garlic, tomatoes, zucchini, squash, peppers, blueberries, firewood, and raw honey.
So $6. $10 for honey. You want to get honey?
Sure. We got some blueberries. These look amazing. Route 20 honey, raw honey, And some zucchini and summer squash.
Along with firewood. Trout. This says happy birthday. We just could not escape the storms. These summer storms, they're amazing when you have a shelter. And they sound wonderful. The thunderstorms are amazing. Especially up in the mountains. The thunderstorms just echo off everything.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere else tomorrow. This is nuts.
And the rain coming down is just insane. But part of summer is summer storms, as the squirrel found out. You know something has happened when the seagulls start screaming. And in this case, it was the storm, and they were yelling at the worms. That is my understanding. And soon we were back on the road heading north to the Adirondacks. This place looks interesting. You want to go in there?
Yeah.
Alright. I just picked up coffee, snacks at this place in New York, and there's a beer cave. Like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps the channel, and it helps me get videos to you. Make sure you do that, and follow along on the adventure. Thanks for watching, guys.